It's been another 10 days in the coarse grit. Let's do a quick update on our agates. First up is this river agate. Not a lot of change. This is our black lace agate from China. Almost finished. There's still a little bit of roughness there. That's about it. It's getting small, so I think I'm only going to go one more cycle with this one regardless. Here's our raspberry seam agate. Starting to take shape. Here's our Malawi Classic. I like all the color in this one. Not sure what this bottom area is here. But as you can see in the top area, there are some beautiful, rich colors in this thing. This is that big old Rio Grande Agate. Gotta get all these fractures out of here. Here's our Montana agate. This is the Condor low grade. This host rock is going away. It is smoothing out now. Maybe this would take a shine, I don't know. This one's going to be interesting. Not really sure how this stuff is going to shine up. The middle part, I'm sure, will take a brilliant shine. It's clearly a very hard material. The agate part right in here. But of course, this upper area and this, whatever this stuff is here, may not. This is our Regency Rose Graveyard Agate. Getting close. Look at all the detail in this thing. This takes a great polish. This will be very special when it's done. Here's our Agate Creek agate from Australia. Oh, I like this one. I hope it turns out great. Big fracture there. That should grind out. This back area is starting to smooth out a little bit. Some beautiful color in this. This is our Mozambique. This one also excites me. It's getting smooth. A little bit of pitting left to tumble out. But I think after a couple more weeks, this one will be ready for the polishing stages. Here's our Condor Agate mid-grade. I'm still not seeing the banding I was hoping for, but there's clearly some stuff going on in this one. This is our Alianza Laguna. I like the way this one's turning out. This is our big chunk of carnelian. As you can see, it's getting smoother and smoother. And finally, our UV plume agate. A few more weeks, I think. And there you have it. That's the latest update. I'll get all these back in the 6090 coarse grit. Get them rolling for another week to 10 days. And then do another update. These beautiful agates have been tumbling for another 10 days or so in the coarse grit. Let's take a closer look and see how they're coming along. First up is this river agate. Starting to look pretty good, actually. Even though there's not a lot of contrast in it, not a lot of color, I like some of the detail. Here's our little black lace agate from China. This one is done with the coarse grit. It's not perfect, but it just keeps getting smaller and smaller. There's a little bit of undercutting on it, so this one will be set aside. This is our raspberry seam agate. Still has a long ways to go, but it's looking better and better. I like that there's some mossiness in this, so I think that when this one's done, it's going to be really, really pretty. This is that Malawi Classic, looking better and better. Lots of color and interesting detail in this one. This is that big Rio Grande Agate. Boy, I think when this is polished, it's really going to be something. Still have a ways to go with the coarse grit though. Got to smooth out all these little fractures. But it's getting there. Here's our Montana agate. Continuing to grind away and get smoother and smoother. I can actually see there's a little dark spot inside there. Hopefully that'll start becoming more and more clear as we get this thing ground down and smoothed out. Here's our little Condor low-grade agate, the inexpensive Condor agate. It's starting to take shape. This, of course, is the Regency Rose. Looking better and better each week. Here is our Agate Creek agate from Australia. Boy, this backside here is just going to take a while to smooth out. But I think it'll be worth it when it's finally done. Here's the beautiful Mozambique Agate. Boy, I really like the way this one's turning out. A few more weeks of this coarse grit tumbling and this thing will be ready to go into the polish stages. Here's our Condor mid-grade agate. I'm starting to like this one. I'm looking at it closely and I can see that there is going to be some fancy detail in it once it smooths out. Not all the banding I'd hoped for, but you can see little eyes in here, clearly some chalcedony. So I think this one might surprise a few people and turn out to be really nice when it's all said and done. Here is our Alianza Laguna agate. I really am liking the way this one's turning out as well. It still has a ways to go, but you can see in addition to the little purpley areas with the banding, there's a lot more to this, a lot more of this sort of golden brown chalcedony. So a few more weeks in the coarse grit, this one should look pretty special. Here's our big chunk of carnelian. As you can see, it's slowly smoothing out, but it still has several more weeks of coarse grit grinding to go. And finally, our ultraviolet plume agate. Taking shape, getting smoother. A few more weeks how to do it. Thank you for watching this update. As you can see, we're getting close. Some of these, like this one, are officially done with the coarse stage. The rest, let's give it a few more weeks, and then we'll be ready to move these on to the polishing stages. Thanks again for watching.